My name is Benjamin Elliott. I am playing Pierrat Torterue. Well, I've done the musical before, and it's this very grand musical theater piece. There's a lot of singing. It's a very larger-than-life production, and this brings in the nuances of the characters a lot more. We get a lot more dialogue, we get a lot more insight into who these characters are. In the musical there are usually kind of general guards, and Torterue's not in the musical, and so it's fun to bring this character to life who's a big part of the book, and tell audiences exactly who he is and what his intentions are. Well, I try not to be too much like the villains that I play, but I think there's an anger inside all of us that we really want to get out, whether it's road rage or just things that are going on in our lives that are making us angry. Maybe we're angry at work or something, and we get to tap into those dark parts of our brain that we can't let out and we don't want to let out in general. But on the stage, when we're playing these characters, we can tap into these dark places and let that anger out, and it's quite cathartic. Well, I am not a fan of torture. I'm not a fan of being a malicious person. I like to think that I'm pretty calm, pretty laid back in general, and Torterue is anything but calm and laid back. There's a lot of yelling. Oh. I think that Emma as Fleur-de-Lis is quite a lot like her character. I think she's young and she brings this youthful energy to the show, and you know, in kind of a stereotypical way, young people tend to be more naive, and she plays this lovely sort of naive fiancé, and I think that's just a beautiful casting. Well, I came into this process late. I came in on Monday to put up a show on Friday, so I had a pretty challenging job to learn all of these lines. My goal was to learn them by Wednesday, and I did do that. And I didn't know any of these cast members besides Josh, really. So it was challenging to step in so late in the game and get to know everybody. I'm excited for people to see a new take on this story. I'm sure everyone has said that, but we have the old black and white silent film of Hunchback of Notre Dame, the Universal Pictures one. We have the musical, we have the Disney movie that most people know. And this is a really fresh take that really pulls a lot of great things from the book. Namely, the character of Pierre, played by Josh Gibson himself, who wrote it, is such a lovely way in for the audience. I think he really acts as a window for the audience into the story. We're performing this show here at Arts for Lawrence at Theater at the Fort, at Fort Bend, and we have one more weekend left. We are running next Friday at
Redacted
at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday at 2 p.m.